Yeah.
Well, this is the same before, like when we get like people along to our walks or our groups or whatever it is, and they go off and start their own little branch or their own little thing. That's why I'm fully supportive of it, because these people that are coming at us because they're obviously going through some shit themselves, and maybe what I'm doing or what I'm putting out there or what we're all doing isn't helping them, but maybe somebody else will. And that's why I'm like, I'll support any group out there who's trying to push for a greater world or a better change, because I'm like, they might be the person who saves somebody else. And that's what it should be about at the end of the day, not who's the best. It should be about all working together. Fuck, as together we make such a difference in the world.
Yeah, 80 or 800,000 helpers short at the moment, like people trying to get access. Is it 8? I think it's 800,000.
So the thing is, it's impossible. Like, it is impossible to get the help you need.
Yeah.
Even talking about like rehab facilities, trying to get into rehab facilities, it's impossible. So I never went down that avenue myself, but I do know people who have going to rehab for either drug or alcohol. It's fucking impossible.
Is there any private stuff over there?
There is.
Yeah.
But you got to have
again,
money.
yeah, money, and when there's such a small resource, you can charge what you like. I guess.
Well, you got like Odyssey House and stuff like that, which is free, but trying to get in there, it's fucking impossible. And that's the hardest thing. You see a lot of guys, as I said, as men, we turn to drugs and alcohol to mask our shit, our problems. Well, what happens when it turns into addiction and you need therapy, or you need a specialist or a counsellor to be able to help you through that? Well, how are you going to get that help if you can't get into rehab? And it's a big thing over here in New Zealand, and I guess drugs are rife, but that's something where I guess as friends we all step in, because you know when your friends are going overboard, you know when your friends are doing something a little bit too much, or that party lifestyle is becoming a permanent lifestyle. I think that's where as friends we step in and we don't give everyone the answers, but we just try and help them out. You try and offer them other things they can do. If someone offered me, instead of, I guess, get on the gear and go to a pub, 6-7 years ago, and offered me to go fishing or something like that, I would have been stoked. But that didn't happen. So I'm like, when those guys come along to our walk who are in the same situations, we try and just get them to look to their friends and just say, oh bro, can we go do this instead? Which is, I guess, it's a huge stepping stone. It's not the help they exactly need, but it's something for the meantime.